Итак, всем привет! Сегодня у нас Ронни Антони Хэмилтон, чемпион мира 2004 года, четвертьфинал.
Thank you. Frame 12. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
12 фрейм, матч до 13 побед, рефери Анверхас.
And you mentioned he might not have been enjoying it, Anthony, and I said earlier on, I think you have to enjoy somebody playing this good.
Is he going to get the chance? That's the thing.
And I've got another little fact for you, Dennis. I don't know whether you know, but when you say Ronnie used to play with Anthony, they stopped playing because Ronnie got fed up with Anthony scoring all the time. Now, can you believe that in practice? Ronnie's packed planning with Anthony Hamilton because he said in practice he is unbelievable.
Well, his nickname is the Machine because he never misses in practice. And just look what happens when things are not going well for you.
Right, Dennis, I'm going to have a little quiz with you here. Under 60 or over 60?
I'm only 55, Willie.
This is one of the hardest games in the world to play, as we've seen by some of the other players playing here this week. It's not all like this. You're just seeing a man like Hendry does sometimes, like Williams does sometimes, like Higgins does sometimes, playing unmissable snooker virtually.
$60.
Да. Повел Ронни атаку. Внушительный у него перевес по партиям 9-2.
24.
Целых 7 партий. И тут уже может быть и 10-2.
The match has been in progress, what, not even
30.
3.5 hours yet.
31.
Well, that's quite high.
There was some very good
38.
tactical and safety play.
$45.
If he does go on to make one here, as Dennis suggested, there's a possibility that it could be broken.
59. 60.
Well, he's left the slightly more difficult brown. And that's absolutely perfect.
65.
I thought at one stage,
Ronnie
Well,
O'Sullivan,
what a shame, no
72.
centre this time, but a break of 72. Hamilton's deciding whether it's worth coming back.
unexpected miss there, and that's 3 times Ronnie's reacted. No gestures, just the tongue coming out in this match.
Frame conceded. Frame Ronnie
In
O'Sullivan.
fact, Anthony just taps the black, so he concedes. We go off to the mid-session interval.
This match actually finishes tomorrow morning, should it go that far. Now, if the scenario is that it's something like 12-4, I'm sure neither player would want to get up for a possible one frame. Winning this match, any other scoreline, it's virtually impossible.
1.
Не удалось Ронни сотенная серия в предыдущем фрейме, но тем не менее фрейм выиграл. Не удалось даже попытка поснукерить Антони. 10-2 счет. Сейчас ведет атаку. Посмотрим, насколько она длинная получится.
9. Cue ball.
Wow, there was a real groan of disappointment there from Anthony.
Yeah, that was terribly bad luck there.
Anthony Hamilton, 16.
Especially as I'm sure that he would have been going for the high break there. The balls were spread perfectly.
Now watch which red he plays for here. Have a look at this shot. Straight away, he played to get on the 1.
6. 7.
Well, thinks he's found one. He's played it
15.
once again back in prime position.
Might not just have the angle to do that. We'll see. Yeah, he had. So once he removes this,
23.
if you can, in the Embassy World Championship, because it's such a long
31.
17 days, and I know Ronnie is physically very fit, because we mentioned earlier he runs 7-8 miles a day.
Yes, especially because you don't get a
38.
day off now, Dennis, do you? Now you're down to the quarter-final stage, but of course if Ronnie does win, preparation for his semi-final.
$45.
Like Forrest Gump used to do.
That means he'd be 56 miles away from his hotel.
Довольно быстро Ронни получил атаку. Это, конечно, не повезло, случился кик. Пошел на сложный шар и подставил все.
60.
Ронни уже приближается к фреймболу.
He hasn't eased up. 82, 64, 109, 106,
67.
131, 70.
73.
And of course there is a possibility, and I say a possibility, should the
74.
should the matches go that way, that it could be the Hendry McCulloch game, but if that happens, I just don't hazard a guess on how many centuries there would be in that
81.
match, the way the two are playing.
82. 90.
Centuries in the year he lifted the title
99.
here in 1998. Overtook John Higgins.
103. $108.
That is some record. So it was just a kick when Anthony Hamilton was in that's caused the problem. Ronnie O'Sullivan has just cleared the remainder for a break of 121, and he extends his lead to 11 frames to 2.
There you go, Ron. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Frame 14. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
He's made the two chances he's had, 57 and 81. He just has been totally and utterly outclassed by a man who's playing like a machine at the moment.
One.
11-2 счет. Еще более внушительный перевес Ронни О'Салливана. И... Упал все же. Непростой шар. Ну, сейчас важный удар.
Yeah. Well, even Ronnie couldn't pot that one.
As the nearer it have got to the pot, the shorter the whiter the finish. But this is a decent chance for Anthony.
That's okay.
Yes, that was one of those shots where you make your own luck, and as Dennis suggested, that they're all covering one another, so he didn't have any idea which one he was going to kiss off that shot.
You see Anthony putting his chalk on the table there to play the shot. In fact, I got a letter asking
12.
what would happen if the chalk fell out of a player's pocket. There looked to be plenty of room,
Anthony
but he
Hamilton,
misjudged
12.
it.
And that's really the first time that Anthony's played what we would consider a careless shot in this match.
Now that is the first
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
careless shot that Ronnie has played in this match. Well, I'm just wondering now if Anthony has decided that he's really had enough. He's had such a battering here with... Ronnie misses one with his right hand, switches hands and right in the centre of the pocket.
Nine.
One up next to the green
70.
is not on.
И снова Ронни в атаке.
But he just gets over the winning line, Dennis, if he can just pot the loose ones. He's 29 in front now.
24.
Possible 24 with 3 reds and black. This is where Ronnie should just glance at the scoreboard. 51 in front with 51 on, with 3 reds and black. He may have took that option.
Да, до фреймбоута осталось очень чуть. И все похоже, что счет станет 12. 2-1 фрейм останется до выхода в полуфинал.
31. $39.
What about this for a shot if it bounces off the cushion? He could.
47.
One of the best positional shots he's played today, and he's played plenty.
55.
Watch the cue ball. Watch this little cue ball move here. I said he might try and cannon the red. Well, what a shame. The break went to a premature end at 62, but that's just another winning break. Warmly appreciated by our 6 times world champion Ray Reardon.